All right, guys, this is arguably the best master plan community that I have ever seen in terms of amenities. And just wait until you hear how much it costs to actually get inside this neighborhood. Welcome to Sunterra. All right, my friends, welcome to none other than Sunterra, a 2,300 acre community that features over 7,000 homes. This community has been around for a little bit. You can actually still get some new construction homes here, and on top of that, you can get resale. I have Samantha with me today, so we are going to be recording. We're going to talk about all the amenities. We're going to tour some amazing model homes, of course, but let me read off some stats for you real quick, okay? There's roughly, or was roughly, about 16 different builders. We have Ashton Woods, Beezer, Brightland, Castle Rock, Century Communities, Kalina, Davidson, D.R. Horton, Highland, History Maker, New Home Co., Starlight, Terrata, Tri-Coast, Village Builders, and Weston. That is a tremendous amount of builders. Like, oh my God. Okay. Now get this, check this out. I pulled up some stats because I really wanted to know what this area looks like as far as money. How much is it gonna cost? We're about to get into the amenities and you're about to be mind freaking blown. But check this out. There are 391 new construction homes ranging from $229,000 all the way up to $599,000. I say all the way up. That's actually pretty cheap, all things considered, because we've toured some that are over $1 million in certain areas. So 599 being the cap of, let me back up, that is inventory homes. Okay. And the median price right now for a new construction home is $352,000. So that's really not that bad. That's kind of an average. That's actually, that's a little bit below average. I'd say we're sitting around $400 to $450 if you take it in all the greater Houston area, right, Samantha?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, so I also wanted to pull resale because for those of you who may not want to deal with the builders, you do have an opportunity in here. You have 77 active listings currently on the market ranging from $249,000 to $684,000. And what's interesting about that, the median price is $360K, almost identical to a new construction home. So take that information and do with it what you will. Let's talk about the tax rate because that's actually kind of important, right? All right, so a community of this size, we're gonna get into the amenities, and well, I thought the tax rate was gonna be higher than it was, to be completely honest with you, but it's 3.3%. And when you're about to see the amenities, and when you see the amenities here, you're gonna be like, okay, I get it. HOA dues, that's another important one. HOA is $1,700 per year, $1,700 annually. So let's talk about the amenities. You just saw me sitting down here at the Soul. So we're at the Soul Club right now. You can pan over here, Samantha, and you can see that's the clubhouse right there. And then behind the clubhouse, we have the boardwalk, we have some playgrounds, and then of course, this enormous lagoon. And I'll put up some drone footage if I have not already so you can see what the drone, or so you can see what that lagoon looks like. But you have white sand beaches, you can swim, kayak, paddleboard. We talked about the clubhouse. There's also a boardwalk out there. There's a playground, and there's also over there is the pickleball courts as well. And what's interesting and awesome is it's actually shaded pickleball courts. And then of course we're gonna have event lawns and sports fields. Now they have a lifestyle director here in this neighborhood. So this is like literally living in a full-time resort. I'm not even kidding. The lifestyle director makes sure that the event every single month, or the calendar is booked with events every single month. And there's something always going on here in Sunterra, which is absolutely amazing. Now let's talk about another thing called the Retreat. Now the Retreat is another amenity center. There are two major amenity centers here in Sunterra. We just talked about Soul, so let's talk about the Retreat. Now that is they also have, the Retreat has a resort style lazy river with a pool, a clubhouse, a lounge area, a kids zone, splash pads. It has hospitality areas and conference rooms, a yoga studio, an event lawn, a fitness center, open air arcade, playgrounds, courtyards, soccer fields, tennis courts, awesome dog park for those of you who with your fur babies, and some walking trails around the area. So Is $1,700 a year in annual HOA dues worth all of this to you?
For me, it is. It's totally worth it.
We pay like $1,000 a year for our house, and we don't have nothing. We have a tennis court.
Exactly.
We don't have none of this.
We don't even have to go on vacation anymore. We live at the vacation.
You live at the freaking vacation. This is just absolutely ridiculous what they've been doing with these master plan communities. But what's so awesome, guys, is you have two options to choose from. You can go resale or you can go the new construction route. And whichever you go, you can't go wrong. You might get a better deal going the new construction route because they can actually buy down your interest rates. And then of course, if you use us, we can also score you the deal of a lifetime. But nonetheless, Samantha and I have three different model homes, I should say. We have 3 different model homes that we're gonna go take a look at today. Fun fact for you guys, 3 of those builders, or those 3 builders, we have yet to tour on this channel. So I'm super excited to introduce to you these 3 different builders, and which I think fly under the radar more often than they should. I think they don't get a lot of credit, but they're great builders. I've done a lot of work with them in the past, or one of them I've done work with in the past. The other 2 are kind of new to me. So I'm very interested to go talk to them. We're gonna go take a look at them. Are you ready to go tour these model homes?
I am.
Let's rock and roll. All right, guys, we're gonna kick this video off with Tri-Coast Homes. We have never actually toured a Tri-Coast home on this channel. I don't think we have we?
I don't think so.
Well, you're in for a real treat because the interior of this house is actually pretty nice and the floor plan is actually surprising. I thought initially that Tri-Coast Home was on the lower end of builders, but man, walking through this thing and talking to the sales rep and everything that they do when it comes to their build, this is a really nice builder and I'm actually very impressed with them. So right now you can see this elevation. This is the elevation B for the Provost plan. And right now for elevation B, you're looking at $494. So $494,000 for the elevation B plan. It's about 2,800 square foot, just a little bit more than that, about 2,840, I think he said. Anyways, so right now as a limited time offer, they are offering 3.99% on your interest rate, which we all know that is a big freaking deal when it comes to interest rates, because trying to buy a house with a 7% mortgage, I mean, that sucks.
It makes a huge difference
in
your affordability.
It does. And so they're gonna actually give you $20,000 to $30,000 to work with as a buyer incentive whenever you purchase one of their homes. And also, here, let me pull out my handy dandy little notebook because I forgot about this. Now, the price ranges for the models that they have, $324,000 to $534,000. So you have a good variety, a good healthy mixture of types of houses. So you don't have to go $500,000 if you don't want to. You can get something at $324K. Of course, those are all the base models. So they do have inventory for you to select that too, but let's go take a look at the inside and see what's going on with this thing. You ready? I gotta stop backing up because sometimes there's a lip right there and I always fall.
Trip and fall.
Okay, man, so as soon as you walk in, we have this nice kind of entry foyer way here. Staircase is gonna be right here. And then I like what they did with this space. Check this out. So we have some storage underneath here.
Harry Potter closet.
Harry Potter closet, yeah. We'd find our daughter in there sometimes, I don't know. But we also have a guest bath here. So a nice little half bath. And the toilet would be right there behind you. It's not made of gold, but yeah, whatever. Okay, now this currently sales rep office, but this would be where your garage. Yeah, would be where your garage goes. Upstairs, we'll go up there in just a minute, but let's continue on. And right here, what would you do with this space?
Well, it can kind of be a flex space because we haven't gotten to it yet, but there's a space over by the kitchen for the formal dining. But
True.
You could make it another dining area if you wanted, or...
Right now it's just
a flex space.
Yeah, it's flex space, or it's really set up as right now, as a formal living area, yeah. But those of you with kids, we're gonna, but
kids' toys.
We'll save that for when we go upstairs. But anyway, so over here, mudroom, extra additional storage, which is always nice to have.
Oh, I like that this little mudroom goes like around the corner.
Yeah.
Lots of space.
And then some nice storage closets. This will be our utility. So, what do you think about the size?
It's good size, and I like that it has the little workstation down there.
That is actually really nice to have. Like, just imagine taking out your stuff and just like, all right.
Being able to fold it all
put it right
there,
here, yes.
And leave it in stacks there instead of on our couch for the kids to put
It feels a little cluttered in here because of this,
yeah.
But once you move that out the way, it's
You could even, because it's empty underneath there, you could put your laundry baskets under the counter.
You could. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so the ceilings actually get a little bit taller in here from the entryway.
And they have a nice little like accent pieces up there.
They do. The faux beams. Yeah, the faux beams run all the way across from the kitchen all the way to the living room. But I actually really like this setup because, have you showed the kitchen yet?
I haven't.
Okay. Are you gonna show it? You're gonna
you
show
want
it?
me to?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. Okay, so now we have a nice wall of windows right here, bringing in tons of natural light, which is amazing. And then you have another window here and another window on the edge.
And they left space for your TV.
Yes.
Love to see it.
Or if you want to get crazy, maybe after post-build, right? Or you purchase an inventory home or whatever you do, you could probably build something right here. Make it look really nice.
You could probably put like a fireplace there.
Floor to ceiling
One of
fireplace
those,
feature.
Yeah. And then even do like lower built-ins over on the sides underneath the windows.
That's a swell idea.
I like that.
All right, now you can turn.
All right.
Now here is what Samantha was talking about with the way they have this position now as the dining area, breakfast area, dining, however you want to do it. But man, look at this kitchen. Okay. So we have two windows, one on the left, one on the right, vent hood in the middle.
I really like the windows in the kitchen.
I
You
do too.
usually don't get windows in a kitchen, I feel like.
It's good. It's a catch-22. Do you want the natural light or do you want more cabinet space?
There's plenty of cabinets in here. I think I'd be good with it.
I think so too, because we have that right there.
Yeah.
We have tons of additional
and
cabinet
then look
space.
at all the lower cabinets too. I mean, that whole wall and then this whole island.
Yeah, this is actually really nice. So waterfall island, which is cool. So if you do end up building from the ground up, try to add in as many custom features as you can to stand out from the crowd, okay? You're in a big master plan community like this. The last thing you want whenever you go to sell the house one day, you might say you're never gonna sell, but never say never. Things happen in life. Try to do something a little extra and a little bit different if you build from the ground up, because your house will look completely different from everybody else's.
Yep.
Thus, you'll be in a better position to sell whenever that time does come, or if it ever does.
Those personal touches and like customizations always sell houses better.
They
Like,
do, absolutely.
They just sell better with
Yeah.
that.
We actually had a client that built a new construction house down in Manville, and I recommended that he add in the sliding glass doors. And he has a sliding glass door, and he picked a floor plan. It's a one-story home with an office and a media room. So those simple things that he added into the build and the project make a huge difference. And when it comes time for him to sell in 5 years, he's gonna be in a much better position than somebody who just took a bland basic build and did nothing with it.
Right.
Anyways, let's keep going. All right, so this is the pantry.
Nice size pantry, very big.
Yeah. Just still water. Hey, if our kids were here.
Oh look, they're thinking of the kids too.
They're not here
How
today.
sweet.
They're at grandma's, so. Don't worry, guys. I'll get them some Kool-Aid when we get home. Okay. Overall, though, the layout from this, the functionality, how the kitchen is kind of pushed back.
But it's still open to everything.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love how it's pushed back and it provides all this additional space.
Yeah.
And
I like that, like for entertaining purposes. I
Yes.
could be in the kitchen, but also still involved and like in where like everybody else is hanging out at the table in the living room, you know,
Right.
wherever. You can still be part of the.
which I don't know why you're talking about entertaining. Maybe just for a client, because you don't like entertaining. I love entertaining. You don't.
I like entertaining, but I just want people to leave early. I don't want them there after 9 o'clock.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Okay, also,
What?
we passed by it, but I really like this little coffee
The
nook right
coffee
here.
area.
Yeah, I think that's a great spot to put the coffee and keep it contained in one space.
I like that too.
I like it. Sorry,
ours is
I just
kind
wanted
of-
to point that out.
Ours has
Because
our own
yours,
little space.
you make a mess everywhere.
I do.
You do.
I do. We'll go outside at the very end, but check out this master bedroom. So the master bedroom, again, this whole wall of windows, bringing in tons of light. You know, maybe you'd notice here, but if I turn this fan off right now and turn the light off, you're not even gonna
You don't.
notice, because
Yeah.
this is bringing in tons of light.
Yeah.
This house is actually very well insulated too, because man, like it is almost 100 degrees outside. And normally when I walk through some of these houses, I'm sweating. But right now, I feel nice and comfy.
And I think you're exaggerating a little bit. It's only like 80 something degrees outside today.
Ma'am, our car said 91 degrees, and I'm gonna go with what our car said.
Okay.
All right. Okay, now, check this out. Oh, man. This is nice.
This is a very nice bathroom.
This is very nice. Okay, so from basically wall to wall, vanity countertops, dual sinks, obviously, gotta have that. Extra large mirrors, I mean, look how this
Yeah.
makes a really nice touch.
It does.
That right there is gonna be the toilet. We don't have to show it, but you can show where it's located.
There's the bathroom.
There's the bathroom. Now, this guy here.
A massive
Oh
walk-in shower.
man, oh man. Okay.
Look, and we have the knobs over
Mm-hmm.
here, which is nice.
Because you don't want to turn this on and just
We have that
immediately
one.
get hit with
And a
cold
rain head.
water. Please don't turn it on while I'm in here.
That would be hilarious.
Don't do that.
Are you sure?
Don't. Don't do that.
That was
But-
a great idea.
I like this
done that.
because, for the simple fact, a couple things, right? A lot of people don't care for a bathtub. If you are one of those people who do not care about a bathtub, do this. Make your shower grand. It's not gonna cost that much extra. Just make the shower grand like this. That, my friends, as a tremendous appealing factor, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The house looks more compelling, or somebody felt a little bit more compelled to write an offer at the end of the day.
It's a little
right?
more luxurious.
Yeah, a little more on the luxurious side. And here's the closet.
It's a really nice walk-in closet.
Yeah, this is big for a 20. Reminder: this house is 2,800 square feet.
Yeah, it's not
Not the biggest
not
house.
like a massive house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the
nice.
biggest house, but man, they freaking.
I like that this is just
2,800.
kind of open too.
I actually like
There's
it.
not a door. It's
Yeah.
just an opening.
I like it because if you did add a door here, it would just throw all kinds of things off.
Right.
So, but I actually like that it's open. I agree with you on that. Hey, we agree with each other on something for once.
Yay.
Okay.
Let's write it down in the history books.
It's recorded, so it's history. It's in there. Okay, so now we have a landing to go look at and 3 additional bedrooms upstairs. Okay, so we have a half bath down, full bath in the primary. So that's
You gonna let
2.
me go first?
I'll let you go first, ma'am.
Thank you.
Go for it. All right, what do you think about the landing?
It's very nice. I'm actually surprised that there is not carpet out here.
I prefer that.
Prefer that there's not carpet?
Yes, correct. I prefer no carpet. Because if I want carpet, I can do something like this. I can put a rug down.
Put a rug, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I'm just surprised because normally there is carpet. And normally they do
Right.
carpet all out.
Tri-coast is different.
Yeah.
Tri-coast is different. Okay, so this is the landing area. Not the biggest, not the smallest I've seen, but at least you have a landing to keep the kids separated, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
If you have kids, or if you and your spouse get in an argument, here is where us men would come and watch the football game on Sundays. I don't know, and you just can watch The Bachelorette
Unless
or
she
whatever.
just turns off the Wi-Fi.
Or you can watch Love is Blind. Yeah, don't turn the Wi-Fi off, that would be rude. All right, storage, nice. And then bedroom number 2.
Nice size.
They kept the same floor,
Yeah, I like that.
and we have double French doors that lead into a closet. And then right behind you has its own ensuite. Check this out. Go in there and take a look at that. See, it has its own ensuite.
Which is very nice.
I like a good bedroom with its own bathroom.
Yeah, it's for.
I wish I had something like that when I was a kid. I mean, I kind of did, but
I mean, yeah.
it was more like a Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
Bathroom number 3. Yeah, looks good.
Nice.
And then we have the 2 last remaining bedrooms in here. So if you want to peek in there, take a look at these last 2. Looks really pretty.
It does.
And then that's the
Another
closet.
Oh, we have a nice little attic access in here.
Yeah, we'd have to lock that if one of our boys would let
Oh,
me
it's
through.
actually open. It's not usually open. That's a nice little like walk-in area.
Is there a?
I don't see one. But I mean, you can kind of see. There's a lot of space over there.
Yeah,
And that's
Nice
very
walk-in
nice
sweet.
space for storage.
Yep. And then additional last bedroom. So this is a 4. What do we got? 3.5. 1, 2, 2.5.
Bathrooms?
Yeah,
3.
3.5.
Yes.
Right, because 1. Oh yeah, the 3
Primary
full
downstairs.
and half. Yeah, okay,
Yes.
that's right. 3.5. So it's a 4, 3.5. 4 bed, 3.5 bath, 2,800 square foot.
Another double door closet. There's where all the electronics are.
And this model is the Provost model with
Or, I think
tri-coastal.
you're saying that wrong.
Provost.
I think it's Prevost.
Prevost?
It's P-R-E.
I thought it was Provost.
No.
Prevost?
There's an E.
Okay, we'll go with either one of those. P-R-E-V-O-S-T.
Yeah, I think it's
Prevost. That's what we're gonna roll with, all right? We're gonna roll with Prevost. Okay, so Prevost model 4.3.5, 2,800, a little bit above 2,800 square foot, 494, and we are in Sunterra. So this is actually a really good model. I'm surprised when I walked through this. I thought this is actually pretty good.
Really nice.
The kitchen, the living room, that's a chef's kiss right there. That's
It
nice.
was very nice. I like the living and kitchen layout.
Yep. All right, well, let's go take a look at the backyard. Let's look at this beauty.
I know.
That's nice.
It's really pretty.
That is nice. Okay. Ladies first. All right. Okay. So don't pay too much attention to the actual lot size. I mean, your lot is going to vary depending on, obviously, if you build from the ground up, depending on where you're at, right? If you're in a cul-de-sac where it fans out, or an elbow if it fans out, it's all going to be a little bit different. But you might have a little bit bigger backyard in this, maybe a little bit smaller. Who knows? It all just depends on the lot itself. But most importantly, elevation B. That's what we're looking at, right? So we'll come back here and show this elevation. So that right there, that's the primary bedroom. That's what we toured earlier. That has the 3 windows there, and then this.
This is
so
the living area.
Yeah, that's the living area with the 3 picture windows, or actually I guess you could say 6 because the 3 up top. But we have tall ceilings in here, covered patio, and then they built out an outdoor kitchen. So, you know, one thing I will say, the builders are going, no matter what builder it is, they're gonna charge you a hefty premium to build something like this. What you could do is, and I say this all the time in our new construction videos if you watch me or follow me, but absolutely, at a bare minimum, you should always make sure there's a gas line installed here somewhere. So maybe somewhere down the line, if you wanted to, you could install one of these for probably half the price of what the builder would charge you with. Or you can use a realtor like me or Samantha, and we can negotiate probably one of these in there for you, or some incentives for you there. So that's gonna wrap it up. We just did the recap up there. We did look here. Do you have anything to say?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, you ready to go take a look at the next house?
I am.
Let's roll. All right, my friends, now we're gonna tour another builder that we have never toured before on this channel, and I think a lot of realtors and a lot of people are actually sleeping on this builder, and I can't understand why. Castle Rock. Now what you're looking at right now, 3-car garage, extra wide driveway. This is the Yuma model, Y-U-M-A. And Castle Rock is actually a bigger builder. They've been around for a long time, and man, they put out a good product. And so I think a lot of people want to do is just focus on all the stuff that's like extremely popular, but Castle Rock, don't sleep on them. So let me read off some specs to you real quick that I just got from the builder. Now, this is a little bit smaller, 2,575, so 2,575 square feet, and it's also gonna be cheaper. So it's about 300 square foot smaller than the one we just saw. And this one is actually $60,000 cheaper, coming in at a price of $429,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house with an office, 3-car garage, and there's 2 bedrooms up and 2 bedrooms down. You ready to go take a look?
I am.
Let's rock and roll. Okay, so as soon as you walk in, so this would be the garage area. So obviously right now it's set up as the sales rep's office.
There would normally be a door there.
Yeah, there'd be a door here leading up to the 3-car garage. So as soon as you walk in, you can kind of see you're greeted with 20-foot ceilings almost, right? And you have your chandelier here, stair banisters, right? And then you have a direct line of sight to your backyard or to your back door. Now we'll start over here. So right off to the left of the door is gonna be bedroom number 1 that's downstairs. So not the biggest bedroom, not the smallest bedroom. However, it's still decently sized. We have a wall of windows here. It brings in some natural light. Now you could use this as your guest room because it is downstairs. And if you only have 2 kids, put the 2 up there, keep this one as your guest. You wanna show them the walk-in closet? So it's actually a legitimate walk-in closet, which is nice. And then over here, we got a storage closet here, Samantha.
I always love all the storage.
I know you do. I know you love those storage closets. We have a full bath. This is what I liked about this, because this full bath here with the shower is right next to this room. So although technically not considered a mother-in-law suite because it doesn't have the connection to the ensuite, it's just right here. Look at this.
Well, and what's nice too is the laundry room's right here. So if you do have someone, a family member living with you, it makes it easy for them to just kind of stay right here and have their own kind of space.
Their own little space. Yeah. Would be awesome if they had an additional laundry room. Then this would be a full-blown, like, all it's missing is a kitchen or kitchenette.
Yeah.
So that's the utility room. All right, well, we'll keep on going this way. So the office that I was telling you about is going to be right here to the right-hand side. Now this is going to be pantry. That's what it looks like. Pantry?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to wait and show it with the kitchen, but...
Oh, okay, well, you can show it on the way out again. All right, you can show it on the way out. Here's the office. This looks familiar because we did something very similar in Caden's room. Although we did navy blue instead of tan, but
it is very similar.
Yeah, very similar to what we did for Caden's room. So this is gonna be your office area. It's an office. You could use it as a bedroom, but technically it's not.
Closet.
There's no closet, but it does have a window.
I really like the location of this though.
I do too.
Because it's kind of tucked to the side away from everything. So, you know, if you're like us, have kids, it's gonna be a little bit quieter, it's more secluded.
You have a door that you've been looking for a door, right? If you want to turn around, you can show kind of the layout. Go back to the left, you can see there's the kitchen, and then to the left is the entry where we just came from. And then now here is the designer grade kitchen. Undermount lights, cabinets taken to the ceiling with the glass, which I'm a big fan of.
Yes.
Especially if you pop in some lights up there and you have just some china dishes, makes everything look beautiful. So this is interesting though, look at this. This, it's like a...
Is that different from the rest of it?
Yeah, this is glass.
Oh.
That's interesting. I don't know
if it's all glass.
Yeah. I don't know if I would do that personally. I would probably just take my countertops up there.
I think I would prefer my counter. It's more durable and
more durable. I don't have to worry about Caden or Ryan throwing a Hot Wheel up against it and cracking it.
It's probably a cheaper alternative than the counters, but you know.
But anyway, so it's a nice sized kitchen nonetheless. Right here, microwave, built-in microwave,
and oven.
built-in oven.
And
I almost
nice
said
stove. That's not a stove.
I know, I almost said stove.
Nice size island with a farmhouse sink, dishwasher.
And then it looks out that direction if you want to get a good shot of that. So, and then I like how it has this lip too.
For the bar stools?
Yeah, for the bar stools. So if you wanted to eat here, could.
I feel like that's a very popular trend with a lot of new construction these days, is they kind of forego the breakfast area.
Right.
And just have
the
bar stools at the island.
Makes sense.
And then only have like a formal dining area.
Well, this one actually does have, well, not really a formal, but it's here. It's just open.
That's the dining area.
Yeah, it's just open.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have, would you say this is 12 foot, 15 feet? The ceilings?
It's probably about 12.
12? Mm-hmm. Can you stack me twice? Yeah. Probably, yeah, so 12 foot. Okay. All right, well, this is gonna be opened up, or it is open to the living area. Yeah. I like how they did the fireplace, kind of catty-cornered a little bit instead of centered. What do you think?
I like it. I like, because I think it kind of gives more space to the rest of the living room, because it doesn't take up that whole wall.
Right.
So you can kind of put it in the corner and still do chairs or and TV on, you know, you can still use your walls.
What do you think about this flooring?
I like it.
This is the
really nice.
natural white oak. Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
It's really pretty.
It is very pretty. Okay, turn that way. Let's go. Okay. This is gonna be the primary. So this is the primary. They have decked it out, obviously with the furniture, but they did this little add-on feature on the recessed part of the ceiling, which is always nice. Mm-hmm. So those of you who may have this floor plan or a similar floor plan, you could add this to
your tray ceiling.
To your tray ceiling, yep. Exactly my thought. Okay, now over here is the primary bedroom or primary bathroom. You don't want to be sleeping in here. Toilet, commode, the john, whatever you want to call it. It's there.
Linen closet.
Linen closet here. And then tub, shower separated. I myself prefer a larger shower than a tub. But I do know, like, in instances for certain women, especially you, whenever you were pregnant, you really enjoyed our bathtub.
Oh yeah.
So it's one of those things, like if you have a big enough maybe, like for me, if I had a big enough bathroom to where I could have both, maybe a very large shower and the tub, I don't know.
You know what I think I would do? I would make this all like one big shower like area with the tub like in the shower. So you can do a door from right here.
Yeah.
So then all of that would be.
If you have enough space. You think there'd be enough space to do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so double vanities here. And they continued that little white oak theme with the flooring that they have out there in the main areas, which is nice. I'm actually a big fan of this color. I love this color. I really
like the color, yeah.
It's beautiful. This is what you would see on Pinterest when you're looking at like, hey, white oak cabinets or something.
Yeah.
Right here. This is what you would see. All right, so double vanities here. And over here is gonna be the primary closet.
Very comparable to the last one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe not as wide, but I think it's just as long
space.
or a little bit longer. I think, yeah. Plenty of space here.
Just missing the shoe rack that was built in.
You can always build one down there.
It's still a very nice sized closet.
Yeah. All right, upstairs. So we just were two
bedrooms
down. Now there's 2 up. So let's go take a look. I'm curious to see what the landing is like because we didn't even walk up there.
It looked like it was pretty nice.
Ladies first. Oh, okay.
Very nice.
I can get behind this. Look at the stair rails. Or the banister, what do you call these? Drawing a blank.
The rods?
Yeah.
The stair rods?
The wrought iron, yeah. It's like a very modern, but farmhouse-ish. You like what? What were you gonna say?
Sorry, I just hit my head on that cow.
A cow.
I think this is pretty similar in size to the last one, but it feels bigger because they did just the rods all the way around instead of doing walls.
True, yeah, I have to agree with you there. Nonetheless,
so I like it better.
I like it.
Yeah, I do.
I like it a lot. I think it adds more character.
Yeah.
It adds a little bit more of an architectural design element than just, here's 4 walls.
It's probably a little noisier.
Probably. But this is a good size landing though.
Yeah,
this landing is much bigger than the last one.
You think so?
I do. I think it is. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe it's in my head because this is all open.
Yeah, I think so. This is very similar to how my parents' house was that they bought when I was little. The house that I grew up in, it was just like this. And what they did is they ended up closing that area off and expanding the game room, this area over
this, yeah.
So you had more space for this, which you probably could do here.
I prefer it just the way it is.
You do?
I like it just like this.
Open?
Yeah. I mean, toys would be flying left and right down here.
Yeah, I mean, that way and that way.
They already do that at our house anyways. They just throw toys
right here?
up.
This is the
entry.
Just a chandelier.
Yeah, that's the chandelier in the entry. So there'd be tennis balls, Hot Wheels, and inside all of those lights right there.
Yeah. It would be like,
What?
It would be like beer pong.
Oh, beer pong?
They'd be like
with Hot Wheels?
Seeing if they can get the balls into those little cups on the chandelier.
Yep, we'd have broken glass everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the 2.
Wait, I wanted to, hold on, before we go that way. Was this just an attic? I think it is just an
attic access.
But I was gonna see if I could look in here. Oh, they have it open too. It's nice too. Nice little walk-in attic area. Not as big as the other one, but still.
Are you satisfied?
I am.
Yeah.
I like to see all the places I can store
Where
stuff.
you can store all of your Christmas stuff and your Halloween stuff and all your fall decor that you have to get every year from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's nicer because it's right here off the game room instead of in a kid's closet.
I like that. And you can just walk in it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now 2 bedrooms. 1, 2, and in the middle of that is the bathroom, which there's no light. But you can show them a bedroom while I turn this on real quick. There we go.
Oh, I thought you meant there was light.
No, the light was off. This bedroom's actually really nice.
I mean, yeah, you can fit 2 twins in here.
You know what, babe? We have 3 kids. I'm steadily working you on for the 4th. You're gonna agree with me one day, okay? Now, if we do have a 4th and possibly a 5th.
What?
Okay, we'll have to do something like this, where the boys can bunk together, I mean, they already fight during the day anyway, so just let them fight at night.
I mean, they go in each other's rooms every night anyways.
This is cute though.
It is cute. I like it.
This is cute. Yeah, this is, yeah, you're right. They go in each other's rooms all freaking night.
All night.
All night long and just mess with each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Bathroom.
Nice size bathroom. I think it would be better if that was a double vanity, but that's just my opinion. Since it's shared with 2 bedrooms.
All I heard was you said you're okay with having a 4th and 5th kid.
Negative.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, next bedroom, last
Nice.
bedroom of the house.
Nice size too.
It is. And
Very
full
similar to
size,
them.
full size French doors.
Yeah.
The rug kind of blocks that, but yeah, for the closet, very nice indeed. Now, actually, Castle Rock is a good builder. I've toured some really, really beautiful Castle Rock homes that'll probably put some of these other big name builders to shame. So Castle Rock, don't sleep on them. They're actually a decent builder. And we find them a little bit more and more now in each little subdivision that we start to tour. So, so just to recap, it's a 4-bedroom, 2 down, 2 up, right? How many bathrooms? 3?
3 full bathrooms.
3 full bathrooms, 3-car garage,
Yep.
extra wide, which is extremely nice in subdivisions because some of these new construction subdivisions, freaking
Right, they don't have
driveways
enough
are just
space.
like, well, what are they doing?
One thing that she also said too is that even though the 3-car that's standard with this
Right.
model, but it's also on most of their other floor plans as well. So
Yes.
pretty much any of their floor plans, you can get that 3-car garage.
Which is very nice.
Yes.
We have a 3-car garage and an extra wide driveway. And we came from just a, standard 2-car garage, 2-car wide. And I enjoy the space. I can
Yes.
kind of just park in the center of it if I want to and not have to worry about hitting doors. Very nice to have indeed. And especially to recap on the price, we're at 2,500, a little bit above 2,500 square foot for $429,000 at the base price. So it's already $60,000 cheaper than Tri-Coast.
Yeah.
So just whenever you're shopping with us, obviously with us or Samantha, me and Samantha, okay? So when you're shopping with us, we'll go through all of your options. So there's like 16 different builders here. So you can just pick one, we'll go through, you'll pick another one, we'll go through them. We'll figure out which one works best for you and what you're looking for with the floor plans that they have to offer, if that makes any sense.
Hey, what's your name?
You're right. So sometimes I do forget to include myself. I always just say, hey guys, and never tell you my name. My name is Andrew Lake. I am with Greystone Realty, the owner and operator of the Life in Houston YouTube channel. And behind the camera, speaking right now, is my wife, Samantha. She also happens to be the broker of our company, Greystone Realty. So she's my boss at work and in real life, which kind of sucks for me, but it is what it is. So, all right, introductions out the way. Can we move on to the next house?
We can.
All right, let's go. All right, guys, now we're gonna tour another one for the 3rd time in a row. This is gonna be another builder we've never covered on this channel before. Welcome to Kalina Homes. Now, this one right here is going to be 3,256 square foot. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath with a study. And as you can see here by the elevation, we do have a 3-car garage, which is also super nice. And base price for this model that you're about to see, $520K. You ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's go. First impressions from touring a Kalina home. We haven't walked it yet. We kind of just peeked inside, so we haven't really seen. So I'm very interested to see myself because I haven't seen it. But Kalina's been around for a long time. They even have their own mortgage group. But first impressions walking in.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That was really nice. I love the high ceilings when you first walk in.
Yeah.
It just always makes the space feel bigger.
It does. And so we'll get here in just a second, but what I love from the entry, because we're in the entry part, they have this grand foyer right here. So it's kind of make this little circle around, grand foyer, and then can you pan up, you can see that we have basically 20-foot ceilings,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Super nice. Okay, and then we'll turn around this way. So it's a very similar layout. So we have 2 bedrooms, 1, 2, currently set up as offices right now though.
Right.
Yeah. We could show them, but here's also the bathroom. The bathroom is gonna be in the middle.
Yep.
Okay, so bedroom number 1 here. Decent size.
Yes.
I kind of like it.
I do too.
Yep, decent size. And then, I mean, it's an office right now, unfortunately.
Right, yeah.
So it's not gonna look pretty on camera, but hey, at least you get the idea of the floor plan. That's the most important part, right?
Bathroom.
Yeah, of course. And then we have, this would be number 2. Obviously, again, as an office setup.
Yes.
Yep. All right. And we'll turn, go this way. All right, so now we're into our grand foyer. We'll go that way in just a minute. It's actually really pretty, but let's come over here. Okay, so utilities. Hey, look, they have it set up as a little dog. Aww. I don't know whose dog's gonna sleep in here. Mine sure won't. My Siberian Husky just sleeps right on our face. Seems like.
Yours, he sleeps on my feet.
Yeah. All right. So that was utility. There you go. Full bath. Ooh, nice. And it's right off of this bedroom too. So, I mean, both of them kind of are, but they have 2 bedrooms there, so that's probably where the kids would go, because the bathroom's in the middle. This one's kind of tucked away on its own. Yeah. So this would be, what would you say, like a
guest room.
Yeah, the guest room or in-law suite.
Closet there.
Yeah, it's closets. I don't know. First impression so far, I think it looks pretty good.
That's the garage access.
Garage, yeah. All right, now we'll make our way here. We'll go upstairs just a moment. Study, double French doors leading into the study. As you can see, still set up as an office. Yeah, and then in here, look at this. So the color choices are interesting.
Not my favorite.
Not my favorite either, but it's interesting. So they have gold around the recessed ceilings or tray ceilings. Rather large living room, I think.
Yes.
Rather large.
I actually really like the little cutout over there
for the TV. I like that too. And then it's completely open to the living area. The kitchen is. Radio's kind of loud, so I'll try to stay away from that so it doesn't pick up too much on the mic. But breakfast area here, large island directly in the middle, and then the rest of the kitchen. Walk-in pantry there.
Yep.
Simple walk-in pantry, nothing spectacular about it. Or nothing crazy. But as you can see, it's kind of open. If you want to come over here, get a good shot of this. Let's see from like right here, because this is where the master is. So you pan that way. Looks pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, I do too. It's a very nice layout.
We've never toured Kalina before.
No.
I'm impressed. This model's been here for a long time, so they've updated some things and all that stuff. So, but look at the size of the bedroom.
It's a very nice sized bedroom.
Yeah, this thing is huge. This is a big bedroom.
It's hard to tell on camera, but
it's big.
Plenty. Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, this is a king.
Yes.
Kind of tired. We'll just take a nap real quick. All right.
It's been a long day.
So yeah, it has been a very long day. Okay, so 2 vanities. Separated, and I like it.
I like it too.
Because you can make your mess here and I don't have to worry and get all upset about it.
Yeah. And you get your little sink there.
Ours is already separated, so I don't have to, I like it the way it is. Okay, so here's the shower tub combo right next to each other. Now this is one of those things, again, if you did not like the tub, it is always a possibility just to remove this out and make one enormous shower.
But you know what? The shower isn't terribly small.
Yeah.
It's almost double what a lot of the standard
I agree. I was gonna get to that, but I 100% agree. It is bigger than some of the cruise ship showers that we've seen in past model homes that we've toured before. This is definitely on the bigger side. So this functionality actually works with the tub too.
Yeah.
But it's also a possibility if you didn't want the tub, you just have one enormous shower. But yeah, this is absolutely functional.
Yes.
This is good. Okay. All right. Closet. There is not a his and hers closet, so this is just one big closet.
But this is still a big closet.
Hey,
all of them.
Look, your shoe rack.
Yep, and a shoe rack.
Yeah, you complained about the last one didn't have a shoe rack. This one has it.
They've all had a really nice sized closet though.
Yeah.
Very similar in size.
Very good. Commode, the John, whatever you want to call it, in there. Okay.
And a linen closet probably.
Yes. You want to open that and show them the linen closet? There you go.
All the storage.
All the storage. Okay. You ready to go upstairs?
Yeah, let's go. I'm curious to see what all is up there because we've already seen
3 bedrooms?
4 bedrooms.
We saw 4?
Yeah, because the 2 at the front and then the one.
You know what? I bet you, is it a half story?
Well, no, because I think she said that's 5 bedrooms, right?
Yeah.
What's this? Oh. Look at this cool little closet under the stairs. And it even goes around the corner. Wow.
Oh, it feels so good. The fan. It's so hot outside, guys. It's so hot.
I think this is the largest game room area we've seen.
So far, yes.
From these houses.
The other models like Weston and Highland have bigger ones, but
right.
This, from the ones we've seen today for this video, For sure. Cool. Yeah, large
Nice,
game room,
yeah.
and then bedroom, probably the biggest guest bedroom.
Oh, that is a large.
Wow.
That is a very big bedroom compared to
guest.
the other ones.
Yeah.
So like if you had a teenager, they would want this bedroom because they get the whole upstairs to themselves.
The whole upstairs. But let's be
They'd
real,
be
if you have more than
living
one
life.
kid, that kid's coming up here to bug the teenage kid.
Well, you know.
But at least they get it to themselves, and right?
Yeah. And they have a nice little closet
Yeah.
and attic access.
Attic access. Very nice. And then the bathroom
and
over
then-
here. And then we have also have storage too. So another
Yeah.
storage closet,
Linen closet.
and then a decent bathroom. Yeah, so the teenage
And
kid
this-
would get his own bathroom, or his or her own bathroom, get his own whole game room area. They get all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
If
kids would
I
love it.
lived in this house as a kid, I'd be like, I'm getting that bedroom up there.
Because you're the oldest.
Yeah.
You get it.
And
So this
even
would
that
be Ryan's.
bathroom is still a little bit bigger. You know, just more
It's
spacious.
spacious. It's not so like you're bumping into walls trying
Yeah.
to get around, but looks good.
I like it.
Yeah, so quick recap, 5'4", right?
Yeah.
5'4", and what else? It was 525, 520.
There's a study.
Yeah, 5'4", 3-car garage with the study, 520K.
Yeah.
And the game room area up here.
Yeah.
Rather
Pretty
large,
sweet.
rather large area. You have this nice little grand foyer too.
Yeah, looking over the entry.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is going to wrap up this video. I truly hope you found some sort of value in what new construction is looking like in Sunterra. All these builders, though, I have to warn you, are starting to close out. So if you think you might want to move to Sunterra and you want to get a new construction home, now is the time to act. There are a lot of these, like there's 16 builders in here, or was 16 builders in here, and they're starting to close out. So they're doing blowout sales. So if you want to get a great deal, make sure you give us a call. All the information will be in the description box down below. And I know 80% of you watching this right now are watching it on your TV. So that's that little QR code that's popping up either there or there. Go ahead, pull out your phone and scan it. Go ahead, pull it out, scan it. You can book a call with myself or Samantha, and we'd be delighted, honored, and thrilled to help make your transition here to the area a smooth one. I'll see all of you in the next video.